Japanese Niagara Falls. That's crazy. Oh, koi fish. Do people ever eat koi fish, or is that like hyper omega sauce?
Those are like $10,000 fish. The koi fish, I think, are.
Oh my god, it's beautiful over there. Yeah, I don't see anyone ever eating any koi fish. They're sacred like cows in...
Rivers.
It would be crazy to go one of those fish markets. Bet it smells like fish. Yeah, this is and I assume the forest is probably that way, considering that's where all the trees and stuff are.
Characters were so hard-lined in the way that they were, and then for the sake of finale, they were just like totally different. And I was like, okay. The other thing, I'm gonna be real. How do you get the biggest celebrity in the world and give her the worst role ever?
40.
I'm sorry, Mook fucking sucks. Mook.
¿Qué vas a ir jugando? Estuve jugando Need for Speed.
Character who turned out to be a total, like, weird bitch. Like, I don't know, man. How do you get the biggest celebrity in the world and not cash in on that? Like, her motivation was just like, get security guard to make bad decisions. Like, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Oh, no, wow, that's so cool.
Who played her? Lisa from Blackpink. Thank you. I was a fart. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. And guys, thank you for the hype train. It's always exciting to start showing. This was an insane spear. Let's take a look at
Oh, yeah, wow, it's so cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god in heaven. He hit him so hard he flew back. Ex-Golden Hawk. And I'm Famous7. Thank you guys so much. I didn't know a new Tron was being made. Yeah, we checked that out last night. Soundtrack by Trent Reznor. Mission Impossible, the Final Reckoning trailer. All right, let's take a look at some Final Reckoning.
This can't all be true.
Why is this so alias?
Every word.
Up to Entropy. Thank you so much. And Arik Bond, thank you so much. Keeping that hype train fucking juiced up and sexy. Just bouncing on it crazy style.
CIA Black Phone.
Oh, God. The first fucking Mission Impossible. Make my dick hard.
CIA Black Vault break-in. Am I reading this correctly? The Kremlin bombing?
In fairness, the bomb was actually meant to kill him. He gassed a security briefing.
Artemis, thank you so much.
That was just 2 months ago. This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here.
Because he's our only fucking hope.
To bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him. Should he choose to accept?
Ethan, You're the world's only goddamn hope.
Smart people on every side are close to panicking. What exactly is?
Oh! Oh, now I'm seeing it.
Exactly is your plan?
Mr. Milchick?
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised. Everything you are.
Se viene la última misión imposible. La de la historia.
Has come to this.
La parte 2.
Dude, you know what's crazy? This guy has not aged a day since the first Mission Impossible. It is fucking... I want to show you guys something. This is actually crazy. Like, if Tom Cruise is an ageless demon, then whoever that guy is has, like, I don't know, he's Satan himself. Harry Kerensky? Dude, look at this! This is actually crazy. This is him 29 years ago. This is him now. What are we talking? He looks younger now! How is that possible? And, guys, what do you mean, and? This was 30 years ago. 30 years ago. 30 years ago. He looks almost identical. That's crazy to me. That is wild. Bam, 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 bam.
The list closing stone was a decoy.
Guys, thank you again for the hype train. That's correct. That's correct.
The act
Oh, dude, we gotta. This is so good. Red
cartridge,
light.
you've never seen me very upset. Enough is enough. You have bribed, cajoled, and killed, and you have done it using loyalties on the inside. You want to shake hands with the devil, that's fine with me. I just want to make sure that you do it in hell.
You want to shake hands with the devil? That's fine with me, but I just want to make sure you do it in hell. Thanks for that hype train, guys. Ving Rhames looks so goddamn young. Dude, I saw Ving Rhames in Dope Thief. Ving Rhames has not aged as well as Tom and the other guy. Ving's looking a little rough. Kojima Cinema.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Pig!
That's for a cooler.
Hole. Thank you, Terrible Tay. Pig filmmaker Michael Sarnowski to direct Death Stranding film adaptation for A24 with Hideo Kojima producing. The Metal Gear movie got scrapped.
Ok. Un minuto y estoy otra.
Yeah, I don't know. That director's pretty good. Hopefully it's cool. I don't know. What is this? The Phoenician Scheme? What is this a new Wes Anderson film? It's gotta be. It's square as fuck. Yeah. Wes Anderson.
this moment, rescue workers are laboring to recover and identify.
Do you think Wes Anderson's ever gonna get tired of making the same goddamn movie over and over again? I'm like, dude, Isle of Dogs was so good. And for my money, it's like the only Wes Anderson film where he's even attempted to get outside of his, like, purview. And it's like, dude, go make something, like, make a biopic. I don't care. Make something other than, like, kitschy fucking group of characters. And it's like,
Identify the remains of Zsa Zsa Korda, international businessman, maverick in the fields of armaments and aviation, among the richest men in Europe. This was Korda's 6th recorded airplane crash. He is survived by 10 children, 9 boys, 1 nun, his daughter Liesl.
I've appointed you sole heir to my estate, which you may come into sooner rather than later.
Why? It's been 6 years since our last meeting.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying. Korda Land and Sea Phoenician infrastructure scheme. My most important project of my lifetime.
Our objective: disrupting, obstructing, impeding, crippling Korda's enterprise in any manner possible.
Get the hand grenades. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, we rendezvous with every Titan and pretend we agree what we already agreed. But in fact, we don't. We can't. Go. Heads. Heads.
No se pudo. Bye.
Is this supposed to be here? It was under the lunch trolley.
Oh dear, who shot you?
Terrorists from out of town. Help yourself to a hand grenade.
You're very kind.
Could you imagine falling in love with a man like me, by the way, hypothetically?
You're drunk. On 3 beers.
Why are you shooting my ceiling?
This is a robbery on behalf
I understand that. I'm asking about my ceiling. You idiots are destroying a magnificent nightclub.
One thing you'll never know because you can't. The truth. I suppose I'm moved by this absurd performance. I recognize this assassin.
Estoy en el campamento.
Suicide panel.
Estoy al lado de tu portal.
this looks fun. I mean, yes, it will be fun.
¿Qué visión tienes?
But I have to be honest.
Ahí me fui, ahí me transporté.
If you showed this movie after Life Aquatic, do you think anybody would be able to recognize that it's a different movie? You know what I mean? Like, if you just cut a scene from this movie into Life Aquatic, like, I doubt you would be able to even notice you were watching a different movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gotten to the point where I love Wes Anderson, but like, dude, I don't care. It's still good. Because I've seen it. I don't know. Because I've seen it.
Sí.
I don't know. I love Wes Anderson. I fucking adore him.
Busca el antiguo taller de máquina. ¿Vos lo tenés esto?
But I feel like if you look at his early career versus his later career, his films had much more like variance in how they were composed and how they were played out. Like if you look at Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, Life Aquatic, that is the sweet spot. That is the sweet spot. Those four movies are oh my fucking god. And also, I feel like he allowed his talent to like have a little bit more fun. And then after Life Aquatic, I feel like Life Aquatic was the movie for him where he was just like, I'm gonna make this movie for the rest of me. I'm gonna make this movie over and over again until I die. And then they all seem to run together to me, in my opinion. Other than Isle of Dogs. Like Asteroid City, French Dispatch, Moonrise Kingdom, Darjeeling, like they all kind of feel like the same movie. Asteroid City to me was the one where I was like, okay, this feels played out. Asteroid City for me was really the bridge too far. Where I was like, he's just, I mean, what are we doing? Mr. Fox?
No, yo los míos son todos 35.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs kind of feel like a departure. And that's why I love those movies. Here, can I be honest? For me, I'm such a Wes Anderson fan because Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, and Life Aquatic are all on my top 100 films of all time. Like those three movies are perfect movies to me. I just want to see what else this guy can do. Like I just wish he would challenge himself one time to make something bizarre. Because I just want to see the music that he has in. That's it. Like I will watch whatever he makes. I will watch whatever he makes, but I don't know. I don't know. Make a Marvel movie? Honestly, I know you're being silly, but if he made a superhero movie, it would absolutely fucking slap. It would absolutely fucking slap. Like, if he took an unusual superhero, can you imagine, like, okay, here are my two pitches. An Alfred Pennyworth movie done by fucking Wes Anderson. It's just a movie about Alfred, like, in between the Batman moments. Dude, are you kidding me? Fire. That would be so good. That would be so fucking funny too. I don't know. That's a bad pitch. I would love to see him make anything. Biopic, horror movie. Serious question. Have you ever considered getting into directing and producing films? I feel like you'd be pretty good. I don't know. I'm so much more an actor. I do like to like help directors when I'm on set for things. Because like I have a really visual mind because I'm so dyslexic and I just think of things in comic book manners really. I'd love to produce something like that. My buddy Henry Lovner, is making something that I think is really good. He's making this series called Pretzel, and I'm in an episode of this that I think will be great. But I worked with this dude at BuzzFeed.
That you resource your Christmas gifts on Facebook Marketplace for cash to bet on Chargers games?
First of all, yes. I just don't think that book club is right for you.
You're kicking me out.
No. I think that's okay now, Dave. Devin, he's my best friend. Genetically, I think there's something wrong with him. Please be quiet. Can't she, like, go through your phone and track you and stalk you and do all that weird shit?
I have to rehash all of it.
You care more about these Timberland boots than you care about me.
Those are the kinds of... I would never wear Timberlands.
You guys want to see my SNL audition thing? Right now?
Hi, Caroline. Yeah. Can I put you on stream? Okay. Sandwich, everybody. She's calling to ask me a question.
I have a question. So, if you're going to go into your kitchen to grab some silverware, maybe you're eating a delicious soup, maybe it's a broccoli cheddar, I don't give a shit, and you open the spoon drawer, do you have, like, a favorite spoon, or do you just grab one?
A favorite spoon?
Are there certain spoons that are just like you're more inclined towards because of maybe like, oh, their shape or whatever?
Well, yeah, the soup requires the biggest of spoon.
Okay, but you don't have like a favorite one, or maybe you just like, you're like, that's a really good spoon, or maybe...
No, I mean, but I did used to have a bowl that Caroline threw at me.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So my bowl, I had because I like big bowls and I like big glasses because I drink a lot of water and I eat a lot of food. So I used to have this. Right, I had this big ass bowl that I ate every single meal out of, be it wet or dry, and then I would just clean that afterward. And Caroline was mad because it was discolored.
Yeah, I have bowls like that I've bought more of because they make so much more sense. So we're talking about like how people that are neurodivergent will like lean more towards certain spoons or forks or bowls. They have favorites because it's just, you know, it's like a vibe thing, you know?
Yes.
No, I don't understand. People that are neurotypical, they don't get it, so they just go in and they grab.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the question. I was like, I said to Caroline, I said, call Will right now. I know he's got it.
I also have a coffee mug that I think Caroline finally killed, but it was a Wonder Woman, and I always drank out of Wonder Woman, but like it was all dinged up.
Yeah. Sometimes the mugs are a little too thin, sometimes they're a little too chunky, but sometimes they're just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want to say, for anybody listening with this bowl, it was disgusting, okay? It was like a Tupperware bowl. It was so old and scratched up that the food was kind of smelled.
No, it protected all the other bowls, the normal bowls.
That bowl was so gross, and it was the only bowl that you had. And for a while I thought, oh, it's because he's so gross that he can't have any other bowls, but
it was like my cast iron pan. You know what I mean? It had a seasoning.
No, you would not always wash it. No.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Now you're making shit up.
Sometimes I would come over, and that was the only bowl we would use. And be like, do you want something to eat? Like, I mean,
it wasn't. Listen, the bowl was discolored from years of use.
That was the mold in the apartment.
Well, I couldn't help the mold in the apartment. That's just because I was poor.
Where's the bowl now? Oh, I got the bowl.
She killed the bowl.
That bowl did not, when we moved in together, that bowl was not coming with. And you said you was not making it. Well, I got us stuff for our kitchen. I got us lots of bowls. Uniform bowls, actually. The spoons are good. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Now I miss my big ass bowl. I might get a new one.
Oh, no.
Big ass bowl.
Will, I have bought us so many bowls.
Yeah, but it feels wasteful.
No, but there's bowls for pasta, bowls for soup, bowls for, you know.
Yeah, but if you get a big enough bowl, you can put anything in there.
You know what?
You don't have to go through the mental anguish of trying to size your bowl correctly for your food.
Sam is nodding and saying that's true. I have about 3 bowls that I just wash over and over again because they're perfect. They're wide. They're like a salad. They're a plate with balls.
Yes, and this is why you need to move in. Because Caroline does not understand. She doesn't understand the neurodivergent mind. She doesn't.
Like, oh, any bowl, I don't care. I'll pick one.
Yes.
All right. Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye. Yes. Yeah, I used to have. I miss that bowl. That bowl was fucking sick. Wait, I thought Wake was moving in. Oh! Dude, who did this edit? Look, he's making a sexy face, too! He's I'm so proud, Grandma. Look at this guy. You know what though? He's a fraudulent bitch. Because when I first said something, he was like, oh, give my food. And I felt all bad. I was like, God, I feel like it. And then he drops this sexy ass shit with the smize, the fuck me eyes, and the little smirk. Crazy. I don't know how to look sexy. I don't even know what that is. Bullshit. Such a oh God, such a liar. Look at how hot he looks. Damn. Is he wearing contacts or is that an edit? And who did the edit? Next tweet below has the photographer.
Oh, yeah, wow.
It's real? Those are contacts? That's sick. That's cool. Beyblades on steroids? Oh my God, this is gonna make me cool. This is gonna make me cool. By the way, if you don't follow Gremlin, please follow Gremlin. He's incredible. He's a fucking great dude. We got a real David and Goliath situation over here. Oh my God. Holy shit! Bro, if they made this a professional sport, I would be all the way in. Can you imagine gambling on this shit? I'll take the over on Dark Valkyrie Rising. Let her rip. I got David and Goliath. David and Goliath. Come on, David! Damn, Goliath ate that ass. This was not an underdog story. Okay. What's the point of the fire? Kind of weird. Get out. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, what? Why even have fun?
I'm a stud. I'm bossy.
Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Dear Mr. Neffington,
yes?
Maybe Austin could move in. Tell them you will take no less than 6,500 per month.
No.
Don't get it twisted, but we shall pay.
No. I offered Austin Show to rent my old place that I had in Los Angeles before I moved to French Polynesia, and he turned me down flat. Because he said, A, it's not close enough to the Abbey, and B, it's not fully furnished. And I offered it to him like so far below the market because I just want him in Los Angeles, right? I told him, I was like, I will take a loss on this just so that you're available for the podcast because I think that's worth it. And he's like, no. And I was like, all right, okay. Yeah, he called my old apartment the Luxor.
What you got for me?
Oh. Havoc? Dude, what is happening here? Not enough bullets.
You got footage of a suspect. Do you know him?
My son is not a killer. This kid is part of enemy number one. Your son just started a gang war. They just want to shoot him dead. That's the end of the story.
I make one phone call. You go down for life.
Is this the sequel to Ghost Dog?
Get him back.
I'm gonna get you out!
In up for discussion. There are people out there looking for you.
Anybody been watching Mobland? It's really fun.
Driving around the city and I got my help.
God, it's so impossibly violent.
I know what you did. You have no idea what I did.
I've always just wanted to look like Matt Hardy. He's my man crush.
They were trying to escape. Kill them all.
Looks like you guys are up pretty bad, Jake.
It's kind of hard to dodge a fucking washing machine.
Yes! 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 Oh, just give me an absolute slaughterhouse. I'm with it. Fuck yeah. Just fucking whip the shit out of me.
Oh, mierda, me mató.
Says that every street man is gay for Tom Hardy.
Estaba ahí abajo un coso amarillo.
Dude, this is sick.
Abajo.
I'm such a wide human. I'm just a square. This drawing is incredible, though. Thank you to whoever did it. Captain Brazy, thank you.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Sí.
That's very cooler.
My goat Nathan is back.
My goat Nathan.
Ahí estás.
The rehearsal, dude, the trailer for the second season of The Rehearsal looks fucking unhinged. It looks so insane. Yeah, I mean, a Death Stranding movie. Listen, I hope it's good. It might rule. It might rule. I honestly, I'm just bummed that we never got the Metal Gear movie. But Hideo Kojima has made it so clear that he fucking hates that intellectual property now, and yeah, I don't know. When is the NDA over for you to read on the MGS script? Dude, I have been asking my contact that is associated to that. I've asked like 6 times, and so I was like, yeah, like maybe one day, like we're still talking about it. But yeah, I mean, I really want to do that. What's MGS? Metal Gear Solid. I've seen a picture of the script. I have seen a picture of the Metal Gear script. It exists. It exists. It exists. For those of you who don't know, I have a friend
El Templo del Caos es...
access to the Metal Gear script, and
Sí.
there was some
¿Entro con vos?
of me possibly one day being able to do a table read of the script because it's not getting made anymore. And after the initial like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea, then immediately everybody kind of like locked down again. I think the idea is that it's Schrodinger's cat. You know what I mean? Where like, as soon as I do this with the script, they have to accept that the problem is actually like dead. So I think they're just kind of like pretending like one day they will make it. You're frig. Thank you so much. All right, let's look at this. That's crazy. Get you a cameraman. What a shot. What a fucking shot. Did you think White Lotus Season 3 was too slow? Creator Mike White sounds off. If you don't want to be Edge, then get out of my bed. There was complaining about how there's no plot. That part I find weird. It never did. It never did have a plot. Part of me is just like, bro, this is the vibe. It's the world building. If you don't want to go to bed with me, then get out of my bed. I'm edging you. Enjoy the edging. You don't want to feel edged, then get out of my bed. You know what I mean? You just said that twice. Don't be a bossy bottom. Get the fuck out of my bed. Don't come home with me. Don't get naked in my bed. Get the fuck out of my bed. Obviously, something is going to happen. Yeah, obviously, I think, did you hear Mike White is a transphobic bro's a weirdo? What? I didn't hear that. Isn't he like super gay?
Matlán, canales de Matlán, algo así.
I don't know. Interesting. Can be gay and transphobic. That is true. Just less likely. Just less likely, honestly. Like, you can be black and racist against blacks. It's just a lower percentage chance. Creator of Mike White appears on racist podcasts to promote anti-trans conspiracy theory. What? Mike White confirms that Sam Rockwell's monologue was autogynephilic. I am going to be honest, I don't know that word. Is a term used in psychology to describe a sexual orientation in which a male individual expresses sexual arousal from the thought or fantasy of being a woman. Okay. Referencing the widely discredited anti-trans pseudoscience, okay, that trans women are men with a fetish. The relevant section is behind a paywall, but key quotes include Mike White laughing along with the host's description of the scene as Sam Rockwell coming out as autogynephilic, asserting that we're made into two genders and that Sam Rockwell's character was a depiction of an autogynephilic fetish. This took place on the podcast promotion of these bell jars pseudoscience theory that different races have different intelligence potentials. Wait, what? Long time anti-transer seems to confirm the argument made by the term. It's post-woke. That is so bizarre to me. That's also such a wolf because I thought Sam Rockwell's monologue was like the funniest part of the entire season. That's such a wolf. So weird. That's so wolf, like, gross. Like, that sucks. How do you not know what wolf means? Like Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. I'm old as fuck. It's from fucking Home Alone. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. Wait. One's in chat if you know what woof means. Like when you're talking about something when you're just like, woof. Okay. I'm glad I'm not that old and barnacle-y yet. Yeah, no, it's wolf is kind of like also disappointment. Like deep, like woof. Like I don't even want to fucking deal with this. That sucks. I want to watch that part of the interview now, but now it's like behind a paywall. And I don't really want to get into it on the stream, but that's super disappointing. It's not used that much. I mean, I don't know. Is wolf like yikes? Exactly.
No.
What is this? Sonic exposes.
Yeah, say labia again. Say it. Technically, you can hide your stuff in there.
This is 2021. You cannot expose me like this.
Again.
Why did you say labia like that? Like SpaceX, LMAO. Yeah.
Yeah, say.
What? What is this?
Say labia again. Say it. Technically, you can hide your stuff in there.
This is 2020.
I don't understand that at all. Oh, those are her chat logs again. Oh, those are her chat logs. Oh!
Labia again. Say it. Technically, you can hide your stuff in there.
This is 2021. You cannot expose me like this. Why did you say labia like that? Like SpaceX, LMAO.
Oh. So did she like the way that he said labia? Labia is not an attractive word. Labia. I don't understand the context of that at all. No, he said it weird. How did he say labia? Labia? Labia. He said labia. Oh no. ESL.
I already did.
Oh, this is the
Yeah, I already. I've been waiting. No, I thought you were doing your thing. I thought you were hanging out.
Right now, they're.
Oh, by the way, guys, special stream that I'm planning in about 20 days. I said I was going to do this. Doing it. I'm going to the East Coast for the first time since I was like a kid. But I'm going to go to Princeton for the first time since I was a teenager. So I'm going to do a live stream in the town I grew up in around the 25th, which is like crazy.
They're well behaved.
Yeah, surprisingly. Pull up her old chat logs right now.
I actually say nothing. You can check my chat logs. I'm a lurker. I don't say anything.
Wait, what?
She was like, please don't pull it up.
Let's see what you got.
Are you gonna
That was so funny.
Let's see what you got.
ASHLEY. I think there was, I commented something about, like, there's LA fires, there was a lady, but, like,
No.
that's not a lot. 2020, dude, like, this is
Oh, I love being
Gotcha
Chad.
hyper.
David Lamont.
20K baby, 72K Andy. So she's there during the election.
27K Andy.
20K baby, 72K Andy. Yeah, actors here, I get tested 3 times a week. Yeah, actors get tested 3.
It's true, so that during COVID.
That was during COVID. Yep, I remember that. Oh my god, dude. I had a fucking callus in my nose. Original G4. We had to do a test every morning, and then we had to do another test every time we went on set. So I was averaging 2 COVID tests a day for like a year. That shit sucked, bro. That shit sucked ass.
But you were asking, like, how actors stayed safe.
Dude, when we first started getting back on set, this period of time is like blocked from my memory. We didn't have COVID testing on site. So we had to drive to a Universal parking lot, right? We had to go to the Universal studio and sit in the parking lot. And then we would wait in a line that usually took like 20 to 30 minutes.
Ay, mira el cetro de augurio. Ah, no, pero no me interesa.
You would wait for your revolt.
O sea, no uso ese poder.
Another 30 minutes.
Malicia, no lo uso.
Your results, and then you could drive to
Si
work.
quieres venderlo.
I was like, oh, fuck. Every day every day.
And we did COVID testing up the nose like 3 times a week.
That's literally the point.
Keep going.
You fold it like a taco and let it slide up there. It's labia.
Why are you guys being so weird about woof?
Yeah, you couldn't pronounce the word labia. You called it labia?
Yeah,
labia.
You can feel it. You can feel it. Oh, because I was talking about Diva Cups.
Oh, yes! Those are great. No one here can relate to that.
Yeah, say labia again. Say it. Technically, you can hide your stuff in there.
This is 2021. You cannot expose me like this. Why did you say labia like that? Like SpaceX, LMAO. Yeah.
What you were talking about stuff you can hide in
So
your Diva Cup?
we're gonna move.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I just got back from UCLA's UAW 411 on
This tweet from
strike.
Ukraine back in December. This tweet from December.
Damn, she was juicing a golden Kappa train. She's a real one. She's doing that this year.
Please don't. Please don't. I don't know what it is. I'm scared. I would send something like
It's boys. He didn't want to use the colonized French. What?
Oh, I think we're talking about Du Bois.
Yeah. What?
Oh, and then Golden Kappa. You guys can see I did. It was important to me.
Real one.
See that?
Real one. Yeah, dude. Okay, just so you guys know, in slang, woof can mean yuck, yikes, that's rough, or especially in a gay context, can mean a man who is strong and attractive. What? When did that one happen? That's why you're all fucking griefing me. Double entendre. I told you that you dono-walled me. Well, no, I just have 5,000 people in here. I can't read every message. I'm just...
Estoy en el pozo.
Just kidding. I missed the message.
Cargando las pócimas.
Oh, I saw this! Oh my god, I saw this! We're watching this. They brought back dire wolves. They brought back fucking dire wolves.
The howl of a dire wolf hasn't been heard on planet Earth for more than 10,000 years. That's
You can tell Maya right now, I did not acquire wealth to not own a dire wolf. Real shit. I did not become wealthy so that I cannot own a dire wolf, okay? And be like John Cena. So I don't care if they are extremely endangered. I'm going to use my financial leverage and buy a wolf, okay? That's my prerogative.
because the species is extinct, or was. Colossal Biosciences is a Dallas-based company that's using
There's two. There will be more. There will be more.
Genetic engineering to de-extinct long-gone species. And this is the first time Colossal's dire wolf pups, who are now 6 months old, have been seen by the public.
Yes. Yes.
Hey Ben, it's Jeff Kluger from Time Magazine. A pleasure to meet you.
Why did Jeff Kluger do that?
Hey Ben, it's Jeff Kluger from Time Magazine. A pleasure to meet you. Tell me a little bit about what the goal is for de-extincting and rewilding ultimately.
Un núcleo de alma hay que buscar.
So cool.
In this world.
It became abundantly clear that we need new...
They don't have any actual wolf DNA. They're just like Grey Wolf lab-made mutants.
El núcleo.
Yeah, and diet soda is rotting my brain. Okay?
Acá hay un núcleo.
Happiness in our hearts. They brought the wolves back.
Tools and technologies for conservation. And so we thought this was a really cool way that we could create value, create impact, inspire people, and then also hopefully thoughtfully rewild some of these species, which apparently will also have ecological benefits to these different potential ecosystems.
To try and do that, Colossal needed to understand dire wolves at a genetic level. The company has documented...
Let's be honest. This is the first of many steps that lead to a pterodactyl pet. Okay? Having your own pterodactyl fucking danger. Basically solves the energy crisis overnight, right? We would have another Wild West era where we're all riding pterodactyls, okay? No more gridlock, no more traffic. Everybody on a pterodactyl, ride that shit to work, put them in the pen, bring down environmentally damaging, you know, we could save the environment. Yes, go ahead.
Wait only. Did I hear the Wilnef will be in Princeton? Can
Yes.
I buy you a hoagie from Hoagie Haven?
Yes, okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing in Princeton. I'm thinking about trying to rent out Conti's for if any of my fans are around the Princeton or New Jersey area to come in and have a slice of pizza and then meet up with some of my homies from Princeton. I'm gonna work on this. So that's the idea. I'm gonna work on this though. I just found out I was going to New York today. Yeah.
I say we start a sub-train right now so we can fund Will's Direwolf purchase fund.
That, but guys, so 5 steps removed, we have the pterodactyl commute, right, to work, pterodactyl commute, and then, listen, I'm not big on this, I wouldn't care that much.
Glacial Cascade is a cold area attack that ends with a powerful spike up.
There's a lot of benefit in making cat girls because I feel like, you know, you could, they could help society. They would make good.
Fuck that, where am I gonna?
Rescue workers. They would make good rescue workers. Because, you know, if you're trapped on like a 7th floor, you need a buxom, strong, sinewy cat girl to save you. And that's not my opinion. Okay, I'm just telling you how other people might react.
Into the process from the beginning and shared this footage with Time for a cover story. So can you tell me a little bit about what went into engineering the dire wolf?
We extracted DNA from 2 fossils that we knew from previous work.
Dino DNA! They're literally doing Jurassic Park, so cool.
Had some amount of preserved ancient DNA. One was a 13,000-year-old bone, and the other was a 72,000-year-old bone, an inner ear bone. We were able to generate 2 genomes, 2 direwolf genome sequences from that, which we then...
I thought you said it doesn't have any direwolf DNA.
And compared to all the other wolves for which there's already been data generated. And when we do that, we want to figure out that these 2 dire wolves are similar to each other, but different from the other wolves that are out there. And so we come up.
They like modified the gray wolf DNA to be more like the dire wolf, but that's how Jurassic Park happened. Remember? They got dino DNA, and then they spliced it into a frog.
With this list of genes,
dino DNA,
where they're distinct. Now, our goal in the Direwolf project...
Whatever happened to that little genetic character? That guy was sick. Little DNA strand. They gotta bring him back. Heroin? He died? Oh my god! Mr. DNA, you have to stop using. It's over! The park failed! My career is in rubble! Who else is gonna hire a strand of dinosaur DNA? That was my perfect job! They're never gonna bring this park back! Who else idiots would make this horrible decision. There are going to be no sequels. I need that sweet, sweet brown rock to take my pain away. No, Mr. DNA, stop. Oh, yeah.
Just like with all de-extinction projects, is to re-engineer the core traits, the core characteristics that made these extinct species unique and able to fill whatever role that they filled in their ecosystems when they were still alive.
Using this knowledge, Colossal then made 20 modifications to 14 genes in the DNA of common gray wolf cells. These relatively few tweaks to the genetic code produce some big differences. The dire wolf's white coat, large size, characteristic vocalizations like that howling you heard at the beginning of the story, and more. That DNA was transferred to denucleated egg cells, meaning cells without their own genetic material.
This is so fucking cool.
And then developed...
We just need to let science run wild. God is dead. Let's clone people. Let's make cat girls. Let's breed organs inside of tiny little, let's breed a human heart inside a hamster and saw that fucker open and let me live for 1,000,000 years. Let's take the restrictor plates off. God is dead. Build a Gundam. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Sorry about that.
Developed into embryos and were then implanted in the wombs of surrogate mothers, who were hound mixed dogs.
We didn't know how big these embryos would grow and wanted to make sure that the surrogate was healthy. So we picked large dogs.
Romulus and Remus, named after...
Oh, that's so fucking cool! They named them Romulus and Remus? And they're gonna merge at the teats of the mother wolf?
The Roman mythological twin brothers who were raised by a wolf were born on October 1st, 2024. And in January, they were...
I would do anything for that dog beast.
Joined by a younger sister that the Colossal team named Khaleesi.
The Khaleesi! No laws can stop me from getting one of these. Thank you. Thank you for backing me on this, okay? I want a dire wolf.
Each wolf is on track to grow to as large as 6 feet long and 150 pounds.
Yes.
Colossal isn't planning to reintroduce them to the wild. Instead, the 3 dire wolves will live out their lives on a fenced 2,000-acre preserve. Colossal does not want to disclose this location in order to protect the animals.
Wow, that's smart, because I would steal them.
I think these are the luckiest...
Thank you for protecting me from myself.
...animals ever. They will live their entire life on this protected ecological reserve where they have all sorts of space and they have natural denning environment and they have an inclement weather hut that they can go and hide out in if they need to. They have 24-hour veterinary care.
Dire wolves aren't the only species on Colossal's de-extinction agenda.
Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth, give it to me. Tasmanian tiger. Give me the Tasmanian tiger and the woolly mammoth duo. Do it right now.
American company says it has genetically engineered mice so that they have developed some traits like mammoths.
Yes! A potentially important
Give me the fucking mammoth!
step in a quest to eventually bring back the prehistoric woolly mammoth.
They hope to de-extinct the
Fuck yeah. I've been waiting on this woolly mammoth since I was in elementary school. The woolly mammoth is so fucking cool. That animal deserves to come back.
The mammoth as early as 2028. The company is also hoping to bring back the dodo and the
Tasmanian tiger?
Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Dude, I have been haunted by the video of the last Tasmanian tiger for so long. I don't know if you've ever seen it. They have the last Tasmanian tiger in fucking confinement, and he's just like walking around, and you could almost see he's like, oh fuck, man, this is it. Pull it up. Here it is, the last Tasmanian tiger. There he is.
I'm a stud. I'm awesome. I don't take no shit from anyone.
God creates dinosaurs.
Yeah.
God destroys dinosaurs.
Yeah.
God creates